Welcome to the Scene Snobs podcast.
Yeah, we're here.
Hey!
What's today?
Up? Hi, everybody.
Is it Tuesday?
No, it is in fact the other tea of the week.
It is Thursday.
Woo!
And we are here. It's must-see TV. I mean, YouTube?
We took over the Seinfeld slot.
Yeah, that's legit. All right, guys, welcome. We are the Scene Snobs. For anybody who's new and joining us, thank you. Feel free to jump in the comments, join along. We have a lot of fun with this show. Anybody who is back, who is joining us, thank you for joining us again. We are here at our hotel room in Carolina.
On
Raleigh,
location.
North Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
For Carolina Fear Fest.
Ready to rock and roll.
We cannot wait. It's going to be super exciting. We are official representatives of Carolina Fear Fest. We were last year and we are again this year. We are so honored to come back and do this because it's such a great convention.
It's a fantastic convention, and I've said it repeatedly. It's one of my favorites that I've ever been to. The organizers do such a fantastic job. Volunteers are great, and there is a litany of wonderful things to do.
Yes, 100%. There's going to be tons of stuff. From what I understand, so we have 3 days. It starts tomorrow night, which is the first time they're doing a Friday night, which is exciting. They're going to have it's a VIP, and the people who buy the weekend passes can come. There's going to be meet and greets. There's going to be photo ops. We're going to be there doing a show.
Early access to vendors,
which we'll be taking advantage of.
Oh yeah, $20 game early.
We're covering everything, and we're going to be all over, just kind of doing things the way we do them. We are the Scene Snobs. We're going to be so make sure, like, if you are interested, you can't be here. You are following us on all of our social media. Follow Carolina Fear Fest on all our social media. We're going to be covering everything. It's going to be a really fun time. We got tons of stuff going on. For me, I know one of the things I'm most excited about are hanging out with the volunteers again.
Do love that.
They are awesome.
They are wonderful.
So I'm very excited for that. But one thing that I'm very excited to check out that's coming up is this right here.
Yes.
The battle of the special effects, and one of the judges is going to be Mr. Tom Savini himself, the man, the myth, the legend. So we are going to be there. We're going to be covering everything. There's an escape room there.
There is. We're super excited to do the escape room and see if we can actually make it out.
Well, we're going to try and get in there quickly, just the two of us, and we're going to try and film it. We're probably going to do it as a TikTok live or an Instagram live, one of the two. So make sure you go follow at the Scene Snob for that. We're kind of, we're all over the place. If you type in the Scene Snob or go to the scenesnobs.com, the link below, we have all of our everything there. So one thing we have to make sure you guys go get your tickets and come on down if you're in the area.
Make sure to get tickets. We are literally running for, I think, one more hour until the early or whatever, the pre-door price. Yep. And then that is about to be done, and then it's all door price. So if you can make it, it is worth it. Even if it's a last minute, holy cow, I can do it. Get on down here, y'all. It's fantastic. The trip down was easy for us. We can attest to that.
Yes.
Very smooth.
Came right down. We came down from Virginia, North Virginia, where we're from. We had a fun little road trip. If you guys had a chance, we did do TikTok live, talking about it, things like that. Like, we try to cover the gamut. We are going to be here all weekend. We're going to be doing movie reviews. We're going to be doing the podcast. We're going to be covering the different events. There's games that we play. We are hosting panels, doing celebrity interviews, the whole nine. So you guys are going to see it all if you can't be here. But I do suggest, if you can get down here, make sure to come on down. It's a lot of fun. Yeah,
please do. And if you guys have any questions you want to throw at us on our Discord for any of the panels we'll be doing, if you have any questions or thoughts and ideas of looking through the list of celebrities who will be here, any questions you might have for someone that we have the opportunity to possibly reach out, you hit us up in our Discord, and we will do our absolute best to try to get that question asked.
Yes, absolutely. So join the Snobs Nation Discord. Actually, a lot of people who are in the Snobs Nation Discord, we met at Carolina Fear Fest last year.
We did, yeah.
Still good friends with them. They're awesome people. In fact, some of them are commenting along now. We got Paul here.
What's up, buddy?
Paul, I told you I was done with you. I told you earlier.
He did. He actually said it. He was like, what do you think we're going to do? Trying to go see Maverick, not tomorrow, because tomorrow would be better.
Yeah, I know. You got to get down here. John Wass, longtime viewer and friend of the show. A Snobtacular. Thank you very much. I know you're stoked. Paul's coming down again this year. Radar's going to be here.
Always crushing it.
A lot of fun times.
Stacy, what's up?
Stacy, we're sorry you can't be here, but make sure you follow us and then you can check it out. If you guys like this video, please hit like on the video and hit subscribe. It really helps us out, and hopefully we can keep you entertained. We have a lot of fun content, but all weekend we will be live streaming. We will be doing things, so you can follow us and see what's going on.
Yeah, we want to be able to bring the convention to you. One of the things we tried to do last year is due to COVID, we wanted to make sure to still make it as interactive and fun as possible on any platform. So if you can't get here physically, we still want to try to bring you some of that party and some of the adventure and excitement that we have going on with all the content and things happening this weekend.
And we, as we live stream too, make sure you're in the comments because we love talking to everybody and we love doing things. You know, we're going to be having some topics, especially horror movie related, and we just have conversations. It's like hanging out at the old video store and just like, talking stuff about movies. So make sure you join in on that. Let's see what James says. I want to be able to vend a table at CFF on Saturday, but I will be bringing in a couple of works. James, if you're an artist, I would love to see him. Make sure you come by our table. Again, we're official reps, so just come over to the table, introduce yourself. We'll show off your work on the camera. It'll be great.
Absolutely. We'd love to put it out there.
Yeah, to show one for Tom Savini and the other for Stephen Williams.
Stephen Williams, that's awesome.
What do y'all have scheduled for Saturday? We're going to be there all day. So what they're going to be doing, they're going to be having we're going to have panels all day long. We can't really release that right now. We're going to be live again tomorrow, and we're going to talk more about the panels and things like that.
Tomorrow we're going to do the full schedule breakdown. This is more the makeup show for Tuesday because a lot was going on Tuesday. We were all prepped, and we decided that maybe we should hold off until the other tea day of the week.
Yes, absolutely. So we're kind of put off right now to do this, but we're doing our show. We're going to talk. We've been for Carolina Fear Fest. We've been dissecting horror franchises all month long.
Yes, we have.
And we're going to kind of continue that tonight when we're talking about the Return of the Dead franchise, Return of the Living Dead franchise.
One of my absolute favorites, especially after we got to interview Mr. Russo.
Yes. We'll talk about that. Yeah. We were at Main Street Comic-Con last year, and we were able to talk to him. It was a lot of fun. We hosted a panel with him. So we're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff. Carolina Fear Fest is going to be doing great stuff. So make sure to like and subscribe or follow us everywhere because we're going to be all over the place. And if you are there, come on down and see us. We're going to have a lot of fun stuff going on. We want to talk to everybody. So come down or just come down, grab a pin or something, hang out. And we'd love to get to know you.
Absolutely.
John says the Snobs Nation Discord is pretty awesome place to hang out. Oh, thank you, John. I appreciate that. Carla said, just follow it on all platforms.
Sweet,
thank you.
Thank you.
And if you're going to be there this weekend, make sure you come down and see us because that definitely warrants you to get. I think I put it away, but
good.
We have a grab bag. You can come down, pick out some stuff.
You get to see it all fancied up in its horrible nightmare shape.
It's the puzzle box from Hellraiser.
Nobody needs that.
Corinne, what's going on?
Corinne.
First time. I can't wait. Joanne, make sure you stop by.
Woo-hoo.
Come hang out. Carly says I'll be there Friday, Sunday. Awesome. We'll be there Friday and Sunday, so definitely come by. And if I happen to miss you, look for me in a black cowboy hat. James cowboy hat. James cowboy hat. He'll remember because I have terrible memory. But if I see a cowboy hat, I'm just going to scream James.
Every single cowboy hat, he will scream James at.
Every single one. There better not be more than one. And our good buddy AJ is here. AJ, what's going on, buddy? So, guys, if you don't know who the Scene Snobs are, I know a lot of you are newer to it. We are two guys who specialize in the absurd. We talk about the things we love in the world of geek, movies, television, comic books, video games. We love horror, so we definitely talk a lot about horror. So, we're getting into it. And we were originally going to talk about, like, some of our favorite monsters tonight, especially with Tom Savini going to be there. But we had such a road trip today.
Oh, man.
We thought we'd talk some road trip horror. So we're going to get into that, but before we do, we're going to dissect the Return of the Living Dead franchise and kind of go from there. But let's see what you guys doing. I'll come meet you. You'd better, Joanne. We want you to come down.
Yes,
we want everybody to come down.
And then
Wesley, yes, come on. Oh, Wesley's there. Come on down and hang out with us. And Deadheads and Whiskey Hellchild. Can't wait.
Yes.
So you're going to be there Friday, I take it. I love it. I love it. So, guys, we decided. With this one, our good buddy Jason joined us when we did the Final Destination dissection.
Yes, which was awesome. So
that was fun.
Final Destination, I think we pretty well decided you can just keep making those infinity. Yeah. You just keep going. Tremors, I think we've wrapped up pretty well with a nice little bow.
We had fun, yeah. So we did, yeah. So
Tremors
we did.
Was a good one.
We did Final Destination. We did Tremors. We did on Friday the 13th. There was a special episode sponsored by Carolina Fear Fest. We dissected the Friday the 13th franchise. That was fun. We did
Critters.
Can't
forget Critters, man.
Yep.
Solid gold right there.
And
you can't remake Critters because it was the beauty, the majesty of those shots, of the long look, and then the knowing smile. I mean,
it's coming. It's coming.
And there's like 9 of them, back to back to back. Each character got one. It's way too
They
much.
all, yeah. And we did discover that, what's his name from the movie, was just...
Scott Grimes?
He hit puberty in like 3 months.
Oh, yeah. No, there's a rapid growth there.
Seriously, go watch the first Critters and then go watch the second Critters and realize that they were filmed a year apart from each other.
Yeah, that's a disparity.
It's pretty crazy. But yeah, so we also did the Sleepaway Camp franchise to kind of kick things off at the beginning of the month. We had a lot of fun with that.
And Sleepaway Camp tying in to Felissa Rose, who will be here.
Yeah, she's definitely going to be down here. Our good buddies from Slaughterhouse 15 Productions is going to be here. If you haven't seen their movie Bloody Summer Camp, go check it out. It's one of our favorites from last year. We had a good time.
Phenomenal.
I love it. I love all you guys are coming down.
In. I love this. I love it.
I'll be there all 3 days. VIP. Jason, come say hi to us. So if you guys know and you've been to Carolina Fear Fest, it's the staff have demon shirts, and the crew, the volunteers all have Reaper shirts. Now we're official representatives, and much to our favorite Destiny and Stephanie, who run the convention,
we love them so many.
They know we're Supernatural fans. I'm
He's
a big Supernatural
monster fan, Supernatural fan, and I enjoy the stories.
You do. I talk about it a lot.
Yep.
So we got, and I'm leaving that up there, Stacy. So, so we are actually going to be the Crossroad Demons here. So we got some Crowley action if you guys are Supernatural fans, and that's going to be a big thing because DJ Qualls and Stephen Williams are going to be here, both from the show. Go check out my Kenny Caperton at the Myers House, North Carolina. We would absolutely love to. We were actually talking about it. And last year we were talking about it as well because when we met Damien Maffei when he came, he was doing something that Friday night at the Myers House and he invited us to come down. Unfortunately, because we're reps here, we are going to be in it. Like we have
busy.
Yeah, interviews all day tomorrow. We're going to be there tomorrow night doing a podcast and like kind of hanging out through the escape room. Hopefully, we're still trying to finalize that. And then Saturday and Sunday, we're hosting panels and stuff. So we would love to get down there, but unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to be able to, but we should definitely get down there.
I mean, we could always try to go Monday morning or Sunday night when we leave. Make it really creepy and just drive by like midnight.
No, what am I crazy?
What?
No.
It's only the Myers house.
Yeah, I know. You can die. I love all those movies you're naming. Thank you, Marie. Are you coming down? Please come down and say hi to us. And any one of you who are watching right now, come down. Tell us you were watching the show. I will remember your names because your names are pretty recognizable and you're awesome. And I'll just believe you, even if you didn't watch the show. And tell us, and you get some free buttons. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, just accentuate button, and we'll know that you were watching.
I would like a button.
Drop a button, please.
And if you guys do follow and you guys do subscribe and stuff, we have the goodie bags, so you can also get out of there. Is it every year I want to come so bad that I don't have anyone to go? Well, Cheryl, we're here.
We're here, Cheryl. You don't have no one. You have at least 2 someones.
You have a whole room here of people. We're all horror fans. It's the community. We love it. Come down, hang out. It's going to be so much fun. There's always stuff to do. Oh, well,
and
then
yes,
James.
And by the way, Cheryl, it is every year.
It is every year.
Yeah.
Every year. This is our second year here. We're so stoked for it. We had a great time. So we're just having fun. And let's get talking in a return. Okay. We can still do the comments and stuff and talk to you guys. So if you have any questions, ask us. But Casey, Return of the Living Dead franchise. Okay. First and foremost, I want to say the first and the second one should go down in history as two of the greatest horror movies and horror comedies of all time.
I cannot agree with you more. They are some of the greatest movies, some of my favorites. They were the ones that kind of introduced me to the idea of this horror comedy genre and also introduced me to Linnea Quigley. And all introduced by Joe Bob Briggs. That was the first time I watched this movie. Was on Monster Vision back in the day.
Well, not mine. That wasn't my first movie.
Yeah,
but I know the one you're talking about. And actually, Casey, because we were rewatching them, I rewatched the regular version.
Yes.
But he actually sat down and rewatched the Joe Bob Briggs Monster Vision version.
Yes.
And tell us about it, because you learned a lot of things from Joe Bob.
Well, it's pretty fantastic. One of the things that Joe Bob likes to always bring up is any side stories, and I'm sure everybody who's around horror is aware of that. One of the stories that he brought up was how the rights between George Romero and John Russo were in battle back and forth, and one had the right to the dead, the other had the right to the living dead.
Yeah.
So they had this thing back and forth and had a lot of lawyers involved. We had John Russo actually tell us that story.
Yes.
At the, what was it? The
Main Street Comic Con last year, which is coming up again in June this year up in Pennsylvania.
In Waynesboro.
Pennsylvania.
That was a really exciting, fun watch because just jogging the memory of that story, but also Linnea Quigley was interviewed in that. And I do so love her interview. She's fantastic and really one of the better Scream Queen actresses, bang for my buck. So, God, James.
I love it. First of all, I want to say thank you to Stacy. Thank you for coming over and
thanks,
subscribing.
Stacey.
We appreciate that. And yes, couldn't get the button. The button. And James, Leanna Quigley got me through puberty with her role in Return of the Living Dead. I saw it in theaters as a teen. I'm old as fuck.
Oh, wow. Yo,
that had to be an experience.
James, you got to see like her dancing naked on a giant screen. That would be pretty rad.
Cool. They have to show it. So I have never seen it on a big screen, but I would like to.
Yeah, I would too. Agreed. But that's so that's what I saw from the Joe Bob version. Nice. Also, remember Rusty the Mail Girl. Forgot all about it. It was totally jogged my memory. But this is one of those that for me is absolutely one of my favorites. Yeah. I then moved on to watching Return of the Living Dead. What was it?
Part 2.
Rave to the Grave.
Oh, that was the documentary you watched,
That's
right?
the third one. That
no,
came out
was
in
it
2005
with Melinda Clarke?
No, I don't believe so.
No, that one came out
Rave
like
to the Grave
the
was
90s.
05, yeah.
No, so that had to be after.
Yeah, it was way after, and it was a very interesting logo.
How was it?
They had two of them. They did Rave to the Grave, where basically they find, once again, one of these barrels of the X virus stuff, and they wind up cracking it open, and they turn it into a drug.
Oh, okay, I remember.
So everyone goes around and takes the drug, and if you take one dose, you're fine. You just do your head spins crazy, and go a little nuts.
Yeah, because I remember. So I have seen Return of the Living Dead Part 1, 2, and 3 multiple times.
Yes,
Necropolis and Rave to the Grave I saw a long time ago. I did not rewatch them for this outing.
I don't know why you wouldn't. You're really missing an opportunity.
Yeah, I mean maybe. I mean they were both made the same year and came out, and there were sequels
with similar characters and everything.
No, I think it was Melinda Clarke who was in the third one, or it might not have been. I thought it was though.
I'm pretty sure she was in the third one.
But that was the one where that's true. No, I don't know if that was her.
You sure?
Yeah, it was Melinda Clarke. Yeah. Okay, I thought so.
Julie Walker.
Where she gets she gets all the glass and stuff stuck inside of her, and she turns in the king of the zombies or something
they kind of do that with Rave to the Grave. They have one kid get tossed out the window, and then he winds up with the glass all up in him.
So, when you're rewatching, did you watch 1, 2, and 3 over?
No, I rewatched 1. I recently watched 2 already, so I didn't bother rewatching. I couldn't find 3 for the life of me without having to pay for it, and that was just not happening.
Well, I rewatched the first one. I always love the first one.
First was classic.
First one actually plays on Pluto a lot, so it's like one of the ones I'll put in my rotation to just kind of watch over and over again.
And did you ever notice the Bert and Ernie parallel? I love that.
And I love that they're back in the sequel as now burglars. I wish that had kind of gone on throughout. That would have just been a lot of fun to just tease that.
I would have loved the velour tracksuits alone.
Oh, James also says, also Beverly Randolph is a friend of mine. I made her a Tarman.
Oh, that's
nice.
Awesome.
That would be cool to see.
Love Tarman.
Tarman's our jam.
Great, and they always bring Tarman back in every single Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah, they do. I do love it.
Have a Tarman. In fact, Rave to the Grave, he's just holding a sign while he's hitchhiking that says "Rave or Bust."
I do.
Great stuff.
Especially the first 2 movies, like I said, they go down in horror history. Some of the greatest. And it's such a turn because I love Night of the Living Dead. Night of the Living Dead is probably one of my favorite horror movies of all time.
Agreed.
And the fact that they could make Return of the Living Dead and be as funny as they were with it,
mm-hmm.
and kind of just turn it on its head, like the whole genre, and just do something different. Like they kind of reinvented,
mm-hmm.
that like the zombie genre with it, like
very much so. Because at that point, you only had a couple zombie movies too.
Yeah,
I mean, you had maybe 5. So they were able 5 or 6.
I'd say we had more, but they were so really. George Romero, we know, changed the game to what zombies are. I'm so used to us being on split screen.
Yeah.
That now I realize that I can't do my Jersey hand talk anymore. Because so guys,
I mean, you can still do it.
Do you like?
It's probably better that way. But all of a sudden the views go up and all the likes go up.
I should draw a happy face on my hand and just be like, so Casey, what do you think? I don't know.
Man, that's cool. I'm gonna take a nap.
No, you wake up. You wake up. So Bert and Ernie are one of my favorite things about their characters too is like they're such the dipshit characters in the movie.
Yeah.
But they're so lovable, like haphazardly lovable in it. But overall, the fact that they get the whole place nuked.
Oh, well,
inadvertently.
Just by farting around. Well, Freddie, and who was the other guy who did that? Because Bert and Ernie are the guys who, one is the cremation guy, the one who owns the mortuary.
Oh, that's right. I'm thinking of the wrong guys.
That's
so it's
Bert.
Bert and Ernie was Clue Gallagher.
Correct.
Cooliger.
Who owned the other company.
Yeah.
And then those 2 guys were the medical supply workers who are, I think that was like Barney and...
yes.
It was Tommy from Friday the 13th.
I didn't just watch this
6.
and I'm like losing my mind.
Friday the 13th part 6. Well, because we did just drive.
Yeah, we did have a hell of a road trip. Oh, yeah, it was
and
James Cameron, Frank and Freddie.
Well,
Tom Matthews played Freddie.
Yes, and Tom Matthews was a guy who was also in episode 6.
Yes.
Part 6.
Yeah. And James Cameron was Frank. And James Cameron was, all right, I don't know who's from up north and knows ShopRite.
ShopRite?
ShopRite.
Wait, ShopRite like Stop and Shop? Yeah, I
know. No, ShopRite.
I know.
ShopRite.
It used to be the one that had the carriage with like the 4 little black circles on top because that's how you bought things.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. But James Cameron years ago was like a spokesperson for ShopRite.
Really?
Yes.
Fascinating.
Years, because I remember when
from zombies to ShopRite.
I don't know if it was from zombies to ShopRite or the other way around, but I remember when I watched Return of the Living Dead for the first time, I'm like, it's a ShopRite dude.
Yeah.
Like that is the ShopRite dude. That's awesome. Carly says brains. But that's what made it famous to say zombies wanting to eat brains.
And how about the torso that they have literally pinned down and like having a conversation about how the brains make the pain go away?
Yes. I mean, that's so good. So well written.
Ridiculous.
Which y'all's favorite Halloween? Friday the 13th or Scream? If I have to pick out of those 3, it's going to be Friday the 13th.
Ooh, I did not see it going that way. I'm Halloween all the way.
I do love Halloween. I love them all.
I'm John Carpenter fan and Michael Myers. I think the Shape is a way cooler villain than some idiot who hides around a camp. And then another bunch of teenage jerk-offs.
So, Casey had to go to sleep, everybody. So I can't kick you out of the room now.
No, I know.
You're in the room.
Yeah,
get out of the hotel room.
Raise your hand and it's over.
Get out of the hotel room now. You have to sleep in the hallway. I'm excited to snag the Trick or Treat Studios Tarman action figure.
Nice.
I haven't seen it. I need to check that out. I love Trick or Treat's artwork, the figures and stuff. We got Zombie to ShopRite, like Deadites to Smart.
Exactly.
I love it.
1 for 1.
Shop smart.
Perfect allegory.
ShopRite. Oh, sorry. No, wait. Be right. ShopRite. Wait, did that work? Did that work? If they like that, they can use it.
Correct. ShopRite.
I mean, I know that's better, but gotta show me up. What?
I'm not showing you up. I was just trying something. I was just throwing spitballing.
Get better.
Hand, I can't do it to you. I have so much effort I have to put.
Well, my head is gigantic,
valid.
And I'm closer to the camera.
True.
I can't help it. I'm a big guy.
Well, I'm not saying you need to help it. It's fine.
I'm coming mainly to see Danielle and then Kane in July. Awesome. Very cool. Awesome. Very worth it. Yeah, she's going to be there. I think if you have the VIP tickets or the weekend pass, I don't know if the weekend pass is get you into the Saturday morning VIP.
I'm not sure how that works.
And I think they're doing a podcast. I don't know if we're doing that with them.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Saturday morning.
Last I heard, we
we
might be doing like a crossover.
Yeah, we just keep hearing might.
Yeah, well, not so much might as in we think we have this for you guys, so just stay tuned.
We're really hoping we do.
Yeah, we have like our own plans, and then we just go with the show.
We pretty much do what we're told.
But also, if we are hosting a panel on Saturday or Sunday and we're not at the table, make sure to circle back around. We'd love to meet you guys.
And try to get over into the panel. There's probably going to be a good one on.
Yes, VIP gets us in an hour early before showtime. That I know because we were asked to wake up super early.
Yeah.
On Saturday, they were like, listen, the VIPs are coming in, and we would love it. We want to see all the VIPs.
Of course.
So we have to wake up
You're
super
just
early.
going to have to see us with the coffee face. The pre-coffee face.
No. Nobody sees this face before coffee. I'm telling you.
I do.
All right, you do.
Yeah. Somebody but nobody.
I like that our bags and everything are right on.
I know, right? You're just like, look at hey, we're whatever. You know how we do.
Welcome to the podcast.
Hey.
Now you see Casey's bags.
Hey, I'm all the way through. No, you can't. Oh man.
So, all right, guys. So we're talking Return of the Living Dead. We also want to talk about our road trip. So we had a road trip here. We drove down from Northern Virginia. That's where we're from, and we're kind of doing our thing. And we were talking about horror. Road trip horror movies. And road trip movies in general is how it started.
Yes, we began with just road trip movies.
But then we went to road trip horror movies.
Yes.
Because Casey was like, hey, let's stop by that abandoned thing right there. And I'm like, no.
There was an awesome giant abandoned gas station / mart. And it was just kind of wide open, but surrounded by trees, well overgrown, and more than likely some sort of heinous murderer inside of one of the garages. Why wouldn't you pull over there?
Because I don't want to end up in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
You don't have to stay out of the car for long. Just a brief. There's enough traffic, and it's almost totally daylight.
I've seen what happens to the fat guy in those movies.
What?
He dies.
Well, it's fine. The skinny guy gets away.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, no, it's all right.
No.
You're fine. We'll take care of it.
No.
And you might survive. There's a really good chance you might be fine.
I don't know. James says he's got to run. Wife's calling dinner. We'll see you guys on Saturday.
Super
and bring
excited
some.
For it, James.
Yes, that'll be awesome. Can't wait to see him. All right, so guys, on a haunted road trip.
Yes.
Let's not say a haunted road. Let's say you're on a road trip. You're with your friends. You go on a road trip, and you see an abandoned place. Mm-hmm. Do you go in? Do you go in? I want to hear it. As a child, I saw the church from Jeepers Creepers on a road trip.
Did you try to stop?
No.
Because this sounds like that would be amazing.
Why would you stop? In that movie, look what happened when they stopped.
Yeah, well, that was also because they messed with shit. You don't go mess with the person's stuff. You just need to see it and then get out.
No. It is messing if you trespass on their stuff. You can't. It's not the same thing.
No, it's totally the same thing. They went in and they started playing records and messing with his candles and messing with his hat. Jeepers Creepers, where to get those peepers? Just don't sing that song.
No.
You'll be
don't
fine.
Go.
No.
Just don't go.
You'll be fine.
Then you won't fall in the pit, and then you won't find the boy who was the star of the movie Second Grade to Love.
What a plug for your own stuff.
I hate that.
And
I hate the fact that I said it.
Yeah, why would you say that when you hate that movie that much?
I'm such a bad person.
Yeah, well, sometimes.
I was like 10 years old, but honestly, I would have kept driving. Good. Smart.
It's a terrible idea.
You've survived, Carly. You survived.
No, look, we survived.
We didn't stop.
Yep. I think we would have been fine.
I think we should have died.
Okay, so here, circling back to our point.
Okay.
What is one of your favorite movies that involves a road trip? Horror movie.
Horror movie.
I
don't like. There's a lot. There's some really good ones. Wrong Turn's really good.
Wrong Turn was what I was going to go to. That's one of my favorites. Both of them. The remake was fantastic as well.
All right, it's not so much a road trip movie, but they're on a road trip in the movie.
Okay.
And it is a disturbing horror movie.
Yeah.
I suggest any of you who really like disturbing horror movies, check it out. If you don't check it out because it will mess with you. It's called The Farm. And it's the whole thing is like it's this couple who's on a road trip. They stop by this diner. And it's just the beginning of the movie. It's like right out of the gate. They stop by this diner and there's a whole bunch of people eating in this roadside diner. And then all of a sudden, everybody passes out. And then everybody wakes up in cages on a farm. And they are the animals.
What?
And just the way they're oh my God. You know what's another good one? House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yeah, no, House of a Thousand Corpses is a great one. I was
like
just going to say...
George Cook says The Hills Have Eyes. That's a great one.
Strong.
Smart.
What do we count? The Hunt?
Dead End was really good, and that is underrated.
Yeah.
Is the Hunt...
I don't know if I can really count that one.
I'm not not that I'm not a big fan. I think they're effective horror movies.
Yeah.
Like when you get taken.
Yep.
When something happens, you get taken. Like I hate to say the Human Centipede. It freaks me out. Or
That's true.
Tusk or things like that.
Tusk is
and then something happens. I hate those movies, but they are effective. So to me, they're winners at horror movies.
Okay.
But I hate them, and they should not exist because it freaks me out. That's why I don't stop places.
I mean, I'd have to go. How about Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
That's a good one. They are on a road trip. They're trying to do their thing. Why they ever went to that house? See, that's what happens. They went to the house.
Well, they didn't even go to that house. They went to like a tertiary house.
No, they went to
the
that
barn,
house,
didn't they?
No, they went to the house.
They went
Remember,
to the
she
house.
went into the house.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then he basically that first movie is hello, dead.
Yep.
And then the guy comes up and he's like, "Where's my girlfriend? Hello, dead." Like it's kind of the easiest kills at the beginning. First of all, let's ask this question, and everybody, please feel free to answer. Is in that first movie only, is Leatherface an effective killer?
No.
Because everything sort of comes to him.
Yeah.
In fact, the one that doesn't come to him, she tries to get away and haphazardly goes to the gas station, and that is like related to Leatherface, and that's how she ends up back there. But Leatherface just kind of kills people because they're in his circle.
Yep.
And then the only one he chases and effectively kills is the guy in the wheelchair.
Yeah, that's valid. Because, I mean, the girl gets away at the end.
Yeah.
The only one who's actually able to, give him any sort of...
Because she never, she's always trying to stay out of his circle.
Yep, just keep running.
So do we just... Is Leatherface an ineffective serial killer?
Well, I mean, he's got a whole family. It's not just Leatherface. That's fair to ask if Leatherface is one.
Only in the first one.
He's got a group.
Only in the first one, because the second one he actually goes after. Well, he's in it later. Yeah, that's the no. I mean, that's a good one. Don't get me wrong, but no.
No.
Not letting.
No, you can't have that one.
Carly says "Children of the Corn." That's a great one.
Oh yeah, "Children of the Corn" 2 was the one where
that Motel 6,
right?
Jokey the Derelict. I love it.
Oh, you know what's another great one?
What?
Is what was Vacancy?
Vacancy was weird, man.
I dug
Vacancy.
It.
I dug it.
Yeah.
You know, it was like it's a thriller, no more than it is a horror movie, but I really liked it. Kind of looks like a Motel 6. Are we in the Motel 6? You'll never know. Yes, we are.
Yeah, we are. It's like the Innkeepers, but way worse.
Way worse.
I
like the Innkeepers.
I love the Innkeepers. I'm saying where we would be in that Motel 6. Way worse.
There's probably dead people.
Definitely.
But like not ghosts.
No.
Just dead bodies.
Just we're really we suck at cleaning. So
I checked under my mattress. I'm good. I always pick the mattress by the window because nobody wants to put a dead body under a mattress right in front of a window.
Are you sure about that?
I don't know.
No, that does not sound. That is not sound science. Do not do that.
Yeah, well, I will be. Why can't I talk? I'm staying there. Not yet. Identity. That's what I was going to say. Identity is a good one.
I love it.
Yeah, I really like that.
Good pull, George. That was one of my favorites. That's a great Cusack movie.
It was a good twist.
Was that Jake Busey was the bad guy in that one? Is the big bad killer?
Is
or did I mix it up with Frighteners?
Frighteners was Jake Busey.
Frighteners was Jake Busey.
Ray Liotta, the great Ray Liotta. We lost him today. Was in that. Rest in peace, Ray Liotta. I can't believe we're usually pretty good about that.
Normally that's a big thing. Ray Liotta, one of my personal favorites, one of your favorites. Yes. An actor who's was integral in bringing a lot of phenomenal characters to life on the big screen, and it's a big loss. So that sucks. Yeah,
it really does.
Condolences out to the family.
Name your favorite Ray Liotta movie now.
Ooh,
go.
Do it.
Go. Do it.
Fast.
Do it now. Do it now.
Copland.
I want to hear it. George will take identity.
Yeah, George already got
George wins. George answer first. George reminded me that he's in the movie. So, when it comes to road trip movies, so we actually had this debate, especially when it comes to horror. Is it a road trip movie if there's no destination? Like if it's just them moving. Like to me, a road trip movie has to have a destination. They're trying to get somewhere. One of the movies that Carly says Goodfellas easy. Nice. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. I love Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams. Classic.
So when you were saying, what was the movie that you said early on that was like, I don't know that is one because there's no clear like
X.
X isn't a road trip movie.
No, it's not. No. That's a destination movie.
That's not even because they're there
right
within
at the beginning.
Well, no, they're just like that is a road trip. Like me saying, "Hey, I'm driving to the store."
Like All the Boys Love Mandy Lane. What about that one? They have to drive to the destination.
I don't think driving
to
a place constitutes like driving doesn't constitute a road trip movie. It has to, because then you can just be like, well, Back to the Future is a road trip movie.
Maximum Overdrive's.
It is not a road trip movie.
It's absolutely a road trip movie.
But it's not a road trip movie.
Truckers, their entire job is just road trip.
They don't go anywhere. That doesn't count. It takes place in the one spot. It's a boating movie, if anything.
What?
That's how humans get away. All right. Let's think about this. Let's think about this honestly. Road trip movies, I think, need to have a destination.
Thank you, Carly.
Yes, The Hunt from Carly, and then George said Splinter is another great one. I don't think I've seen Splinter. I need to check that out. You said Doc Hollywood.
Oh, Doc Hollywood.
And I
was saying Doc Hollywood because as he was driving, he was road tripping to his destination, was interrupted.
You're absolutely right. And he gets there. So I do think it counts as a road trip movie, but it more so as a fish out of water movie.
It can be both things.
It can. But I'm saying, like, Road Trip is a road trip movie.
But of course, because it's fucking named Road Trip. Okay. I would hope they road trip somewhere in that movie.
Easy Rider, not a road trip movie.
It totally is a road trip.
Where are they going? Where are they going?
Wherever to their destination.
Double barrel shotgun valley.
To the destination, bro.
What's their destination?
They don't know. Sometimes you don't know until you get there.
This is a great one.
That's like life.
This is a great one.
Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
That's a great choice.
Yes.
What's going on, Steven? How you doing?
Well, then, Tu Wong Fu.
Yeah, that's a road trip movie.
That's a road trip movie.
Because they're trying to get someplace. They're trying to get to a certain spot they need to go to. Anybody listening to this later on the podcast version is just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he keeps putting this giant mitt in front of my face.
On the camera.
On the camera.
That's when you got to go. So, guys, remember, if you are enjoying this, this is a special episode because we are on the road. But please hit like on it helps us out when it comes to these videos. And check out the channel and maybe hit subscribe. We have lots of fun stuff like plot roasts where our patrons on our Patreon page, all the members get to pick movies for us to watch and roast. So we did a couple of those. The first one was Mannequin. The second one was Halloween Kills. The next one is The Stupids. So we have some fun stuff coming up.
Paul, I got something to say to you about The Stupids.
Yeah, Paul, we really need to talk.
That was a terrible choice.
So
we might not be taking every choice right away now from Patreons after that.
No, but our Patreons have picked some really good ones.
No, they've got some great ones. And we got some more great ones coming up. The Stupids we're just gonna destroy.
We do Real Combat, and that's a show where two movie fans come on and they debate why I should watch their movie of choice. We have our movie review show, tons of stuff. We always put stuff. Geek Fest Live, which are Geek Fest.
Basically all the stories and things that we're not able to keep up with here during our fun podcast. We jump over to the Geek Fest Live.
Zombieland's an interesting one.
Oh, Zombieland. Okay, what's your destination?
Zombieland. Well, what is it in the movie? It's like Super Fantastic Land or whatever. That was theirs.
Yeah, that's fair.
So they're road tripping. Well, I think they're road tripping to go home. Remember, he was like talking about Columbus.
Was Florida, or was he trying to get? That's right.
He's from Columbus, Ohio.
Right. He was trying to get to Columbus. That's right.
Yeah, and he was traveling with Tallahassee, who was from Florida.
Right.
Tallahassee was a wanderer.
See,
that's
true.
He
knows what's up. There was a destination.
Destination is Twinkies. That's true. That is very true.
So good.
Yeah. So, we're having a lot of fun with it. And I will say this when it comes to road trip movies, though. I will accept that road tripping for Twinkies, that's a thing. That's a destination.
So Harold and Kumar go to the White Castle.
Yes.
Okay.
Road trip movie. 100%.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
The first one.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
No, there's no road.
What are you talking about?
There's no road.
But it's still the same theoretical movement going in the same spot.
That, by the way.
There's an intergalactic highway.
That, by the way, is my favorite thing to cosplay. Because all I got to wear is my bathrobe.
Oh, yeah.
And bring a towel.
Fair.
That's it. Joyride. Joyride's a good one.
Joyride was I was trying to think of that one. Thank you, Andrew. Yes, Steve Zahn and Paul Walker.
So let me ask you, is Duel? That as a joy? Is it because he might just be driving home from work? I keep blocking your face, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
He's just kind of like driving home from work. Mm-hmm. How did you move closer and you seem smaller?
I don't know.
Why am I so big?
Physics.
Did you hear about the Hitcher? The Hitcher's perfect one.
Oh, the Hitcher, great
Hitcher's
call,
perfect
Steven.
one. That's a great call.
Awesome, yeah.
Did you hear about the new Winnie the Pooh horror movie that's coming out?
Yeah, it looks terrifying.
Public domain has gone amok.
Yep.
This is not good. This is a terrible idea. I don't know why they're doing this, but so now we know who is as public domain, and you can kind of do whatever you want with it.
Yep.
You can't do anything you want with the Winnie the Pooh Disney version.
Oh, yeah. No, you have to stay away from that side of it.
But the book, the original Winnie the Pooh book is public domain. Mm-hmm. So any character in that or the story or whatever you can take.
You think Tigger will be a serial killer or is he going to be a victim?
I don't know. All I know is the movie is basically Christopher Robin goes to college.
Yeah.
Goes away to college. And Pooh and Piglet go on a killing spree.
Well, yeah, because Piglet loses his fucking mind. How could he not? He's a little maniac. He's just been waiting to lose his shit.
And it's live action.
And then you've got this little guy with anger issues.
No.
And then you've got this big giant drug addict who's always looking for his honey. I mean, this doesn't sound like a really good combination, bro.
It does not.
No.
This is going to be, I think it's called Blood and Honey.
Oh, man. That's going to be great.
So we're going to see some weird things, and they look weird.
They look
in this
really
live
weird.
action.
That face is strange. I don't like his face at all.
Not me.
That's not my Pooh.
You did that on purpose.
What?
You know what you did.
I said his name. Pooh.
I hate you. Anyway. I don't know.
Piglet and Pooh. Why in the world would that be problematic?
It's not problematic. There's nothing problematic about it. It's just disgraceful.
His mama calls him Pooh. I'm going to call him Pooh.
I'm calling him Pooh. He's the Pooh. All right. It's ridiculous. So we're talking road trip movies. We're getting into a lot of stuff.
Joyride was great.
Joyride was really
That
good.
was really one of my favorites. I'm sorry. I just really need to
the only thing else
that might be our best one for the best. Well, what about Monster? The Charlize Theron movie where she plays Elise.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if that counts horror movie wise or even as a road trip movie.
Well, I mean, they're moving up and down the coast, and every destination is just another spot where they can crash, and then they have to leave to find another destination.
Yeah.
So.
Well, considering current events, Convoy is a perfect representation of how awful and horrific society is.
Yeah, that works. Convoy is pretty good. What about Smokey and the Bandit? Does that count as a road trip?
That's 100% a road trip movie because they have the destination to get the beer, get back, and it's a contest. That is a clear, concise. Like even Convoy doesn't really have a destination.
No, Convoy is just people driving because of
whatever
the dude's name is. No, they have
they
a purpose.
Start Rubber Ducky.
Rubber
Duck. Sorry.
Rubber Duck. This is Soda Pop.
Is Waterworld a road trip movie? I don't think so.
Well,
it's a travel movie.
It is a travel movie, yes.
It's a boating movie.
Look, if I can't get intergalactic space, you're not getting Waterworld.
Yeah, you can have Waterworld if you can have.
If I can't have Hitchhiker's Guide, you're not.
I mean, it's Hitchhiker's Guide, and I'm not giving it to him. And so I cannot give you Waterworld.
He just hates Douglas Adams. And Kevin Costner, apparently.
I love those books.
What about The Postman?
No, it's where are they traveling to? They're not. That's not a road trip. That's a job movie.
That's a job movie. This guy's fucking working.
That's like that's a working. Like, that's a guy. That's like 9 to 5.
There we go. Postman is closest to Dolly Parton's 9 to 5. Good to know. All right.
I think so.
I agree. What about Working Girl? Does that fit in there too?
Kind of, yeah. I would fit that in. That's the same genre. Same one. The Wizard.
The Wizard.
So, all right. Let's talk about this then.
Okay.
Does walking movies count as road trip movies?
You're still technically on the road. So, and it is taking a trip or trek, however you'd like to say it.
And they do call it a Yellow Brick Road.
Bingo. And they do wind up in a vehicle for a little while. That van.
That's true. All right. Oh, wait, no. We're thinking of The Wiz or The Wizard of Oz. They're talking about The Wizard. That is a road trip movie.
Talking about the Power Glove movie.
Oh, I went way differently.
What were you thinking?
The Wiz or Wizard of Oz?
Oh, you went that way.
I went that way. I'm like, they're walking.
Man. No,
yeah.
He's on down the road. No, it was not that.
I went to a dark place.
Yeah, a different place.
No, like I'm thinking.
We're talking Fred Savage.
Originally, I was thinking Return to Oz when he first said it.
Oh, those are terrifying.
And the only reason I did is because that one thing is on wheels.
Yeah, all the wheelies.
And that's the dark place I went to, and I got out of it real quick and was like, we need to go to the Wizard of Oz because that's a dark one.
I hate that one.
I'm not a huge fan of Return to Oz.
Yeah.
No, but the Wizard, okay, yeah, I guess that would be.
Yeah, the Wizards, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because they need to get to the actual Nintendo Power gaming finals.
How about that Fred Savage, though, huh?
Oh, that Fred Savage, I tell you, one big guy, huh?
I bet you he wishes he had Power Glove now.
Oh, yeah, I do. What in the world even happened to him?
We're talking the high score on Double Dragon.
Yes.
There's a movie that should be remade.
What, The Wizard?
No, Double Dragon.
Oh, Double Dragon absolutely should be remade.
I don't know if you can remake The Wizard now. Everybody plays at home.
Nah, but because the esports are so big.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like. But here's the thing: The Wizard. All of these kids had to go there to win.
So do you
money?
Esports? Oh no, not really.
No, these guys make money at home.
Yeah,
and then they go to those places, and most of those parents are like, "Yeah, go ahead. Thank you for my cool, easy $1 million."
That's fair. Yeah, Wizard would have to be very different now.
Unless it's someone, again, very nice.
Yeah, unless it's someone making the games, like that could be a spin on the Wizard.
I don't know. I mean, kid. I'd be down if they remade The Wizard and set it in the 90s.
Oh, I'd be totally fine with that. If they want to make it a Dreamcast tournament.
Yeah. Why can't you just do Nintendo again?
Because Nintendo's already been done. They did everything. They had the Power Glove. They had, Super Mario 3. They had the gamepad. Like, that was the whole thing. They blew their load.
They did it with
That's all Nintendo has.
They did it with 8-Bit Christmas, so I mean that kind of worked. It was fun.
No, it was valid.
Yeah. Well, as far as it goes, when it comes to
Double Dragon being remade
or Super Nintendo, that's right. Steven's right. We can do Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo would work. Absolutely.
Techno Super Bowl. Let's do it.
Ooh, nice. All right, and then Double Dragon or Contra, Super Contra.
Super Contra. Oh my God, nobody wants that.
I think it would be really cool to see Double Dragons redone. I think any of the video game movies should be redone. All of the video game movies should be redone, except for like Tomb Raider.
Chris, what's going on?
Hi, Chris.
See, come make sure to stop by and say hi to us.
Super excited.
Get your button.
Button.
You have to get the button.
A button.
A button.
A button.
Excuse me. Do you have any buttons?
Do you have any batons?
And then we are actually going to hand out batons.
That's going to be a different game. That's going to be Sunday at 4.
Oh my God.
Everybody run.
I'm telling you, it's going to be a fun weekend this weekend. If you guys are coming out, make sure to join. Did you guys like Uncharted? I did. I did a full review on it. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
He did not.
Everything was great about it except that horse shit Mark Wahlberg. He's not Sully. No. He said Sully lines. He didn't have the mustache. He didn't have the character. He didn't have the gruffness. He didn't have the delivery. He actually turned on Nathan Drake at one point, which is not something that Sully has ever done. So I kind of struggled with some of the characters. I am a huge Uncharted fan. So as much as I loved it as an action movie, and I really dug Chloe, and I think they did a great job with Tom Hardy as Nathan Drake, I was really impressed with all of them. But fucking Mark Wahlberg can suck it because he ruined that movie for me.
I liked it. That's all I got. I didn't play the games.
I would rather watch Infinity again.
Andrew, come on down to the table.
Button.
And you just have to say, I want a button.
I would like a button.
And then we'll know you watched the show.
That's the code word, button.
I'm with you, Steven. I thought it was great. And it was greenlit for a sequel today.
Oh, good. Actually, I'm great. I'm very happy for that because maybe he can suck less when he's on screen.
Oh, no. Mark Wahlberg. It's just going to be Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, doing all the roles of one man
every
one
role.
man Uncharted. Going where no one else has tried before.
Thoughts on
good reason.
On original Fright Night versus the remake? Well,
Ooh.
I can tell you right now, the original Fright Night is one of my favorite horror movies of all time.
Yeah.
I truly love it. The atmosphere, everything about that. Tom Holland did a great. Tom Holland.
Try it again.
Different Tom Holland. Did a great job with that movie. Truly fantastic in this writing, the whole night. Like I really just love that movie. There's actually a great documentary for it too, called
Party in the Desert.
No, it's Brewster. It's the line he says. Eli says in the movie. Something about Bruce. I can't remember the line. I'm very tired. It's a long day. But into response to your question about the remake, I loved the remake too, but for completely different reasons.
Yeah, I'm going to have to actually kind of flip on those because as much as I enjoyed the first one, and I really like the first one, it's a great movie and I enjoy it. And it's a fun romp from the 80s. And Chris Sarandon plays fantastic, menacing, kind of evil, cruel. Like he's really good. But Colin Farrell stole the second one for me. I love the remake so much. He did such a good job. David Tennant was fantastic in that as well.
I'll tell you, I love that ending of the second one, of the remake.
The remake, yeah. The second. So
that's what it is.
I'm not really a purist on that one. I love both of them equally.
Yeah, You're So Cool, Brewster. That's the name of the doc. Yeah, I like that movie. We're right there with you. And you know what? I thought Mark Wahlberg was great too, Steven.
Yeah, great. Everyone else can just go ahead and keep on liking your Mark Wahlberg.
All right, guys. Well, we are kind of winding down. Andrew, great. We will be great to see you. Remember to ask for your button.
The button.
And I don't know if we'll have the table set up tomorrow, but definitely Saturday and Sunday. But if not, I will have some buttons on me. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you. Again, if you like this, please hit like, hit maybe subscribe if you like the channel. Check it out. You can find this show, the Scene Snobs podcast, on any and all podcast platforms. You can follow us on all social media platforms, and you should if you want to follow us this weekend because we're going to be doing things on different platforms.
It would be pretty awesome. We're going to be busy, constantly nonstop content, a lot of stuff going on. Tomorrow we are going to spend a little bit of time actually in the morning kind of covering what the plan for the week looks like. Yep. So if you're interested, we're going to do a quick review, the Carolina Fear Fest rundown, so your little pre-show prep. So make sure you're going to be ready for that. Tune in and hang out with us. Make sure to join us at scenesnobs.com. You can get us anywhere from there.
Normally, that's where I'm just like, thank you, Casey, because he does it so much better than I am. I do have a couple more things.
I wasn't wrapping up yet.
Okay, good.
I didn't do my wrap up yet.
But I do appreciate you guys for watching tonight and really joining in. I know a lot of you are joining in from Carolina Fear Fest,
which is awesome. We're so grateful.
Thank you so much. Again, you can check us out on shows like Geek Fest Live every Sunday night at 9 p.m. where we do geek news updates and things like that. Our newest episode of Plot Roast is out. Thank you to Tim, our patron supporter. All of our patron supporters can recommend a movie for us to watch and roast, and that was his.
And unfortunately, it's a really hard one. I do love my Halloween.
We do love
Halloween, but tell you what, Mob Rule is not cool.
And you can check out any of our movie reviews. We will be doing one for Top Gun Maverick. We're doing one for Obi-Wan, the first 2 episodes. And then the season, we'll be doing one for Stranger Things. We have one up for Chip and Dale right now, one for Firestarter.
Oh, Firestarter's so good. But find out how Mick felt in the review.
That's right. Congratulations to Stacy. She's our patron supporter of the month. This is the T-shirt that she won. If you're a patron, we do a monthly prize giveaway for one lucky patron. Pick name out of a hat. If you guys are interested, join our Scene Snobs Discord, Snobs Nation. We have a lot of fun. Join in, just get involved. We have channels for everything, all the stuff that you like. Guys, thank you again so much. I'm Mick Manhattan. This is the Madman, Casey Plott. Why don't you wrap up, my friend? You do it way better than I.
It is such a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Hopefully we were able to bring a little bit of light and a little sunshine into your life and make you happy, forget about whatever craziness is going on in the world. Super excited for Fear Fest and super excited to see everybody. We appreciate you. We can't wait to hang out with you, meet you in person. Once again, thank you so much. Remember, be kind to yourself, love yourself, and be kind to each other.
Couldn't have said it better myself, so I'm not gonna. Thanks for watching and listening, everybody. I'm the Scene Snob, Mick Manhattan. You can check out the Scene Snobs podcast live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern on our YouTube channel or all podcast platforms afterwards. Also on our YouTube channel, you can check out great shows like Real Combat, the ultimate debate show for movie lovers, mixed movie picks with new recommendations every week, Geek Fest live every Sunday night, and new movie reviews and news all the time. Like and subscribe, then hit the notification bell so you know when all of our new episodes drop. Thank you so much to all of our amazing Patreon supporters, with whom this would not be possible. They help keep the lights on and support us in such big ways. If you would like to become a supporter on our Patreon and take advantage of all the perks like monthly giveaways, early access, and so much more, head on over to the Scene Snobs Patreon page and just sign up on one of our 2 tiers. Join our awesome community of geeks, movie lovers, and so much more, and join up on our Discord. The Scene Snobs Discord is now live, and you can head over to thescenesnobs.com for links to there and more. The Scene Snobs merch store is now open with original fun designs that are available on all different types of merch and apparel. Check out thescenesnobsmerch.com. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to all of our social media accounts like TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and so many more. We have fun updates, topics, we talk about collectibles, and so much more on there. It's a great time. You can find all of our links to everything on thescenesnobs.com or on our link tree, which are down in the descriptions below. Thanks again, everyone. Stay tuned and stay geeky.